Memorial Day is a time to remember our fallen heroes, who President Abraham Lincoln once said gave the last full measure of devotion. Many did just that today at a Memorial Day program hosted by local veteran organizations in Minot. KX News' Kiara Brown gives us a look.
Gathered at Rose Hill Memorial Cemetery for a Memorial Day ceremony, veterans, active duty, and supporters honored those who have sacrificed their lives in service of America. The event began at the Veterans Memorial Walkway in Northwest Minot for the strewing of flowers into the Souris River, symbolizing the soldiers and sailors who were lost at sea. Guests then observed a program that included a wreath-laying ceremony, an advancement of colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, a rifle salute, and more. The crowd also heard from Commandant Trig Hammer from the U.S. Marine Corps, who is also a Velva native.
It really means a lot to us who have served, because almost everybody who's served now has lost something. I have lost friends and I have lost acquaintances who seem so indestructible.
Hammer says people should get together with friends and family to remember their loved ones and enjoy the freedom that the brave men and women fought for, all while also thinking about the sacrifices that were made.
I think if all they do is, while they're out at the lake or hoisting a few at their favorite watering hole, if they can just call to mind one of those people who we've lost defending our country, that's all we really need. Most of them I know would be happy that someone was just hoisting a cold in their honor.
Minot's biking community also attended the event. A caravan of cycles drove through a pathway lined with American flags to show their support. Evan Hunt, vice president of the Ice Cold Riders, says that this event is very important to him and his group, and they try to attend every year.
Well, every time we come, it's always touching, because there's always something that we can pay respect to.
Tradition and America go together like apple pie and ice cream. And in a cul-de-sac in Minot, tradition means a lot because of the veterans who have lived there. Every year, for as long as some neighbors can remember, multiple American flags are planted into the ground lining the street on Memorial Day morning. The tradition and the flags were passed down to Kayla Lawson and her husband by the previous owner of their house, who served in the military. She says it's the least they can do and feels Memorial Day is one of the most sacred days of the year for our nation.
They gave a big part of their life, and it's just a way to memorialize everything they did for us.
These remembrance poppies were handed out to all who were in attendance today to commemorate the brave men and women who fought for our country. As we take time this Memorial Day to remember our fallen heroes, let us rededicate ourselves to advancing their unfinished work by never losing sight of the noble cause for which they gave their last full measure of devotion. For KX News in Minot, I'm Kiara Brown.
There was a cookout following that Memorial Day service.